Timing is a funny thing. As I'm writing this mini review of the Lexus NX 200 tons, which has been out for several years and used the brand's first turbocharged engine in America, a newly revised NX just debuted in China. It doesn't have much bearing on my thoughts about the cab, but it does go to show the growing importance of China for luxury manufacturers like Lexus and Mercedes-Benz. It's been almost 3 years since we drove the NX 200 tons for the first time. Back then, our reviewer was impressed by how different it felt from the RAV4. The two vehicles share a platform, although Lexus claims 90% of the NX is distinct from its Toyota cousin. The biggest differences are styling and, more important, the powertrain. With turbocharging going very mainstream in the intervening years, how does the NX 200T hold up? I spent the weekend in F-Sport trimmed in a striking orange color to find out for myself. It took a little while for me to warm up to the powertrain. Even in sport mode, things seem, well, they seem a little sluggish. The NX has a funny way of expressing its slightly more than adequate horsepower into work by requiring a hefty punt to spool up the turbo and get things moving along. Normal drive mode could pass for an economy setting. Back in 2014 when this thing was new, it was clear that the RAV4 connection doesn't matter as much as we, as enthusiasts, would think. It's easy for us to fixate on what vehicle is related to what platform, and which way its engine sits. And that's good. We need to do that. But Lexus determined that they didn't need it to sit on a rear-drive sports car platform because of course not. It's a little crossover. From a packaging standpoint, that'd be idiotic, and from a marketing standpoint likewise. Not to say that buyers of the NX 200 tons aren't discerning. But I think their priorities and desires probably align with what Lexus decided to produce. This is good and proper. Also, it beats the heck out of a RAV4. I love the seats. Every body is different, sure. But these seats are completely spot on for what my body needs. They're sporty looking without resorting to